Hello everyone, welcome to Design to Masic. I'm glad you've been following me on my adventures of the world of interiors because we are going to continue going through all the different styles of interior design. These are the most popular styles used around the world and that are the most popular. So whole industries are supported by these styles. So you'll see over the castings over the weeks all those different styles pop up, and by the end I think we'll have a total of 21 different styles. Okay, so this week's video is going to be on the minimalism style of interior design. So a minimalist style is what most people know it as. Thank you for subscribing, for liking and sharing. The page keeps growing. I'm very excited to keep giving this content. This page is mostly geared towards 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, but also for people that maybe have not used this information or heard of this information and can use it for their homes. Okay, so like always, we're going to go over some visuals there, and we'll go look at some different kinds of rooms of the minimalist design. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a sofa. So when you think of furniture for a minimalist room, you want to keep it very simple. So clean lines, okay, very neutral colors. The minimalist design serves only one purpose, okay, and that is function. Function, function, function. There's other elements that are involved in interior design, but most of it is for function. So now this room is not a good example so far as, this photo here. I would get rid of some of these accessories, maybe the rug, a couple other things. In a minimalist room, you're only using what you need for the room. You have a lot of neutral palettes, things like that. You use a lot of whites, grays, and earthy tones. Every item in the room should serve a purpose. You want to keep things clear, sleek looking. You just want to embrace, a positive space. You want to give the room a nice, airy feel, right? So for example, the room I'm in, these flowers here, we gotta go, okay? So this is a good example of a piece of furniture you would use in that room, okay? The coffee table, same thing. It's just serving a function. It's just literally there to hold whatever you're putting on top. It's going to go into the room. This is a nice minimalist room here. There's not a lot going on here. Okay, so a lot of people that like minimal design, really like free and open, airy spaces. Okay, this next room here is a good example of a living room or a great room. Open floor plan room, and as you can see, the sectional here is very simple. It only serves a function for you to lay on and enjoy the view there. You see, that's a beautiful room. Don't we wish we were all there? And I want to be there. And there is a piece of artwork there which kind of focuses the room. You can have a focal point in interior design. As you can see, the coffee table is very simple design, round shaped, one plant, that's it. The room is very minimal. So this is a great example of a very minimalist room, okay? Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. So next example, and we actually carry this, just like the first sofa you saw there, is the minimalist bedroom. So the minimalist bedroom is very simple. You have very simple designs. The dresser is literally there for you to get dressed. That's why it's called a dresser. The mirror helps you while you're getting dressed. It all serves a function. The nightstand is there to give you a light, for you to store things. This bedroom is a very good example of a minimalist design. You don't have a lot going on there. It's nice and open and airy, and it's also neutral. So that's a good example of a minimalist bedroom. I'd probably take out some of these accessories here, but that's just me. Okay, now this is another example of a minimalist bedroom, but just done with more of a flair, a little bit more flashy, a little bit more stylish. So you can see there's a nice leather chair, mid-century modern design chair where you could just kind of sit in there as an accent. You have nice lighting there, simple blinds. Everything there is lit very nicely and simple. There's nothing exaggerated, sleek design. It really pops, and there's not a lot of things in this room. It's just a chair, a bed, and a nightstand is built into here. Just a really beautiful, simple minimalist room with really great lighting. Lighting will also make a really great room. You could go back to one of my first videos here, and I talk a lot about lighting in that video, okay? Now, the next photo here is of a minimalist dining room. Now, For me, for example, I'd probably get rid of the lamps. It seems like there's a lot of lighting in there. You have a nice mirror up against the wall, very simple, maybe just to reflect light. So there's no need for extra lights there, but as you can see, a very beautiful piece of artwork there. I think I've sold something like that before. It's very abstract, but everything there serves a function. You have comfortable chairs, very sleek, simple design. Table, same thing. Even the base of it's very simple. I'd probably get rid of the blinds too. But these are stock photos, so I'm just giving you an example of the furniture right now. But this dining room is a great example of a minimalist interior design, okay? The next one is am I mixing up the rooms here? I am. You have a nice minimalist sofa. We already did that. Okay, so we went over the bedrooms and that's all good and gravy. Oh yeah, the dining room was the last one I was going to talk about here. So we're back to the beginning here. So with interior design, a lot of people, you'll see this minimalist design in a lot of offices. You'll see it in a lot of different spaces where it's open and airy, and that's a great thing. Sometimes the spaces need a lot of open room for people to move around and things like that. But for this very special part of interior design, you want to keep all these things very simple. Remember, quality of the pieces over quantity. Get rid of things, declutter. This is a great time of year to declutter, get rid of things, sell them, clear your room. If you're into this spot of design, the only thing you need in those rooms are for function. So that is what the minimalism design is all about, okay? So, you also want to, keep the space nice and positive, using neutral tones, keeping it calm, giving it a sense of focus and creativity. Keeping the room clear and open like that in a minimalist room will really help with focus and creativity because you're not focusing on the room. You're not distracted by all the things in the room. It's just all about easy aesthetics. So this is a beautiful design you can achieve, the minimalist design. There are many more examples of this, and you can achieve different styles of minimalist interior design as well, which we'll talk about more on probably one of our final videos in the adventure, which is transitional. So when we talk about transitional style, we're talking about mixing all kinds of styles. So look forward to that video there. I appreciate all of your likes, your comments, your questions. I've been able to get to all of them, so that really makes me feel good. And feel free to recommend this page to anyone who's buying a new home or getting a new place or their first place. These things really will help you along the way. The minimalist design is just breathtaking. It is definitely a style that I really love. You'll see a lot of this simple minimalist look in, even newer hotels now. But sometimes less is more. So I'll leave you on that note. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.